Welcome to Hooty Hoots Garage. Well, today we're going to work on a Craftsman I've been working on with the transmission and stuff. And if you ever come across a tractor with a removable hood, a lot of them are, that don't have a plug-in. You have to actually undo the light sockets from the hood for it to, so you can take the hood off. Well, I'm going to show you way you could add a plug-in on it. So, well, let me set you up and I'll show you how you do that. Alright, here we go. What I'm using today is this right here. It's a from Hopkins. It's an extension, 2 flat. Basically what you do is take it out and connect it together. Basically find the middle and you cut it. Now there's your plug-in. We're going to connect. When I bought this tractor, it didn't come with any lights or sockets, but someone just cut the wire. So what I'm going to do is add this into it. I already have the wires cut to the length, and we're going to use some of these butt connectors that you heat up, and the solder in it actually solders them together and shrink wraps them. So we'll see how these things go. That looks kind of crappy wiring here, so we'll just cut those off and start fresh. Find out which side is the hot. Red, I will be running the red as hot, and down here it's just a brown and black, so I'm assuming the brown is hot. So we're going to do red on this side because that side's covered. So if you have the hood off, it's not going to arc whenever you have your headlights on, if it touches anything. If you have the room, what I will do here is try to put the wires kind of together and try to twist them together so you have a good solid connection. Well, I don't think they don't work too bad. First time ever using these shrink tubing that has the solder in it. But if they work pretty good then. At least that way it would keep the moisture and everything out of them. And it's going to be a solid connection. Alright, now we do this one's up here. Yeah, this side doesn't really matter. Lights will, looks like the blue might be the hot, but it doesn't really matter on these lights. LEDs, you have to make sure that they have polarity. The polarity is good on it. If not, they won't work right. These conventional bulbs, you can run positive, negative, negative, positive on them. They'll work fine. I do notice though, with these solder butt connectors, if you have them angled a little bit, the solder comes out of the bottom of them. Yeah, it's everything I'm kind of not liking these. You almost have to have another set of hands to hold everything together. As I said, the first time ever really using these. Now it looks like if they actually work, they might work pretty well. There's probably people on here probably have used these and loved them, and probably some of them will probably hate them. So now technically, should be able to just plug these in. Trying to get the loom back on this wire here. Able to plug it in. Get back in the wire holder. Put these back up in.
Detected.
Yeah, some of these are kind of a pain to get in. why this one's giving me a hard time getting in. There it is. All right. I'm going to get a zip tie and zip tie this up here. But I think let's see if this thing will start. You come with me. Alright. See if this old girl will start here. And see if those lights will work. Either I have bad bulbs or bad connection somewhere, but they don't work. Nothing. I think that's an epic fail. Don't know how well this the switch unplugged. Yeah, seen up in here, there's a wire floating inside there. I think it might have came off the plug. Oh, I get back to you. Hang on. Alright, I'm back. Let's see if this thing works now. I'll start up here. Oh yeah, that's what it was. The switch was unplugged. So hopefully that helps out, people. Yeah, hopefully that helps out people that don't have a headlights or bought a tractor that the headlights are missing. Or just have a tractor that has no plug and you have to undo the headlight sockets from the hood, and then you have wiring laying all over the place. But that's a good trick to add a plug into the hood, so it's a little bit easier to take off. Well, hopefully you guys have a good evening, and I'll talk to you guys later.